Hey everyone, this is Anibal again, coming at you live. This is not the Sivana headquarters, this is actually somewhere else, but this is Anibal and I'm going to be presenting you a client case study today. Although this is not Sivana headquarters, I still want to bring you a lot of great content and I still want to provide you with a lot of great information that you can use when making your decision to make the transition over to solar energy. So, looking at this client case study, I actually have my laptop right here in front of me. So I got all the numbers. I want to make sure that I provide actual numbers to you guys. So this is an actual client that we have currently, and we're using their numbers as an example. So just so that you know, their full system size will come out to $29,811.35. So let's go ahead and round that up to 30,000. Okay, so this is a little higher than average here in our area. This is a 5.89 kilowatt system. Now, what does this mean? Okay, so actually let's take a few steps back. So in actuality, if this person stays the way they are, they don't go solar, they just stay the way they are, according to our calculations, our numbers over here, they would have to pay an estimated $137,939 over the course of 25 years. Imagine that. Close to $140,000 that someone would have to pay if they don't go solar. Now, this is them specifically. You, in your situation, it may be a little less, it may be a lot more. But like I said, like we've always said, it's client by client base. We would have to take a look at your numbers, but this is the numbers for this individual over here. So now let's go back to the system. Excuse me. So like I said already, $30,000 for their solar system after taking a look at their past 12 months of usage, and we created a system that will meet their needs. Okay. So, like I said, close to $140,000 if they don't make the switch over to solar. And how do we get that number? Remember, we always say that there's a national average of 5% escalator, meaning on average, the utility company increases the rates of electricity by 5% every single year. Okay, so this is not taking into account all the different changes that they bring when it comes to the payment structure. This is just a flat tier structure that they currently have. 5% increase every single year. And so this person specifically, this homeowner, on average, they pay a monthly bill of $153. Okay, so we took that $153 for the first year and then multiplied that by 5% and continuously increased it for the next 25 years. That's where we got the $140,000 from. Now, remember, we always tell a homeowner that we give them three options. We're always going to be showing them the PPA, which I've explained in other videos, so check it out if you don't know what a PPA is, Power Purchase Agreement. And we always tell them the purchase program as well. And then a third option is stay the same. Remember, PPA, purchase, or stay the same. So whenever we share these numbers with them, the first one that we share them is stay the same, of course, because that's the most dramatic. When people don't really realize how much they're paying for electricity, because a lot of people just have they're paying for their payment on an automatic cycle. They just put their credit card on file and then it automatically charges them every single month. So a lot of people don't feel that. Remember, there's this saying called eyes that don't see, heart does not feel. So a lot of people don't realize that they're paying an extreme amount of money, and especially if you take a look at the bigger picture over the course of 25 years, how would you like to pay $140,000? I personally would not want to pay $140,000. You could do a whole bunch of stuff with $140,000. So, taking a look at the PPA, if they switch over to the PPA with a regular 2.9% escalator, remember, the utility company on average increases the rates by 5% every single year. On a PPA, it would increase a protected rate increase of 2.9% every single year, and at a 16-cent kilowatt hour. So if we do the same calculations as the other one, where we start with the first payment, it would come out to $123 a month, and we do the increase at 2.9% every single year. At the end of the 25 years, they would come out to be paying $110,000. That's already a savings of $26,000. If they stay the same compared to the PPA, if they just switch over to the PPA, they would save close to $30,000. Now, that's fantastic. A lot of people could do a lot with an extra $30,000 in their pocket. Now let's take a look at the purchase. Now this is where the big hitter comes in. Okay, so definitely I will always advocate for the purchase because it comes with the most benefits. The federal tax incentive, which is ending this year for the 30%, that's ending this year, and that only applies to the purchase. And of course, the property value increases, but the property taxes do not. And it's fantastic. The purchasing definitely brings the most benefits. So let's take a look at the 10-year plan, the 10-year financing plan. Now, these estimates that we're going to be giving you, or that I'm going to be giving you, is if the homeowner does not apply that 30% tax credit to their solar loan. So if they do a 10-year plan and they do not apply the 30% tax credit, then their monthly payment would come out to $306.24. So let's go ahead and add all that up, and that would come out to $36,748.80 over the course of those 10 years. Now imagine, once they pay off that amount over the course of those 10 years, they will no longer have to completely rely on the utility company for their energy. So imagine if they use strictly all the energy from the solar system that produces energy for them, they could essentially have an electricity usage of the utility company of zero. Okay, so now let's take how much savings that's going to be. If they stay the same, if they don't go solar, whether it's a PPA or purchase, they completely stay the same, they would have to pay $137,939. Let's say $140,000. Now let's subtract that by the cost of the solar system after the 10 years, $36,000. So if we subtract those two, we get a savings of $101,191. $101,191.16. Now, I don't know about you guys, but definitely I could do a lot with close to $100,000. So imagine, like I said before, a lot of people have their payments on automatic payments for their electricity bill, so they don't actually feel the big weight of paying for that because it's automatic. Remember, eyes that don't see, heart does not feel. So when you actually do the calculations, people are paying an extreme amount of money for their electricity bill, especially if we take a look at the bigger picture, if we take a look at the next 25 years. If you stay the same, if this homeowner stays the same, they would have to be paying close to $140,000. But if they choose the 10-year plan on the purchase program to purchase a solar system, they would pay $36,000 with a savings of $100,000 over the next 25 years. That's fantastic. Now, of course, 10 years is one of the faster plans that is offered. There's also a slower plan, 20-year plan. On the 10-year plan, the monthly payments would come out to $306. On the 20-year plan, it would come out to $187. So you definitely have to see which one is a lot better for you. I would always encourage the 10-year plan because definitely the faster you pay it off, the faster you start receiving those benefits. And remember, when it comes down to how the payments work, when you really compare the two, the utility company payment that you're going to be paying off to the utility company, your electricity payment, is comparable to the cost that it's going to be for the solar system itself. So when you really look at it, you have the option to either continue to pay the utility company the payment that they're going to be giving you, or you can invest that same amount of money into your solar system. And then after it's paid off, you start reaping 100% of all the benefits. Now, I say 100% of the benefits because you start receiving those benefits day one after that system is installed and switched on. So it's fantastic. I hope you learned a lot with this information. I'm going to creating a blog post about this specific case study as well. So definitely go ahead on our website and follow us on over there because definitely this is going to be presenting you a lot of information, and I hope you enjoyed. Definitely go ahead and share this information with someone if you think they're going to find some benefit into it, and go ahead and like this because why not? Leave any comments if you have any questions. We're here to help you, and we're here to help guide you towards powering your world with the sun. I hope you have a fantastic day. Catch you next time. Thank you.